We returned Saturday afternoon from the Sun Belt tournament where we split games, beating Little Rock in the first round, and then losing to Georgia State. Did not play well against Georgia State, didn't shoot the ball well, needed a couple of guys to step up that had poor outings, and just have to play better to win that type of basketball game. Got beat on the glass, and it was disappointing end to our season. After getting back and learning of our injuries and the severity of them, I made the decision that we were going to sit out postseason and not play. After discussing it with Brian Maggard, our athletic director, and certainly our athletic trainer, B.J. Duplantis, felt like it was the best interest of our young men to get back in class and try to get healthy. So with that in mind, we decided to shut it down. We're excited about the future. We like our guys coming back, only losing one senior in Jay Wright, who had a fantastic year, made all tournaments, certainly proud of him. But we've got a lot of guys back, and we're excited about where we're headed. And those plans are in process today as far as finishing out this school year. We're going to take a few days off. We have a team meeting this afternoon, and we'll lay out the schedule for the workouts and how we will wrap up spring. Questions?
Coach, how severe is Jay's injury? Is it going to require any type of surgeries, or just simply something that he's going to have to do a little rehab or just rest?
No, he severely sprained his ankle against Little Rock, and our trainer told me on Thursday that if it would have been anyone else that's not as athletic as Jay or as strong as Jay in his quads, it would have broken his leg. Jay did not let me know how severe it was, nor did he let his father know how severe it was until Friday night after the game. So he got 27 on a really bad ankle. It shows you the kind of intensity that Jay plays with. And he let me know Saturday morning, says, Coach, I'm really hurt. We talked again Saturday night, Sunday morning, and BJ is getting him in to see the doctor. We couldn't get him in this morning, but he has an appointment tomorrow morning, so with the orthopedic specialist. So we'll find out just how severe it is.
You always talk about finishing up strong, playing your best ball in March because it's a one-bid league. Next year you're bringing back 12 guys besides any newcomers, if everybody does come back. Do you take a more aggressive approach by maybe scheduling some Power 5 teams, if you can, to have that opportunity to not make it a one-bid league just in case things don't go right? I mean, you play a bad 5 minutes in a tournament, goes poof.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't play well and lost by 10. Arlington had a great year. They lose about 25 or 20 plus after winning 25 games and get shipped to BYU. So injury, I guess, to Jones hurt them. But it's going to remain a one-bid league. It's not going to change. Our league this year was the best it's been in a long time. Had tremendous basketball, competitive tournament. But it'll remain a one-bid league under the structure that we're under at this time. So we've got Power 5 teams scheduled. We played some this year. We're going to a great tournament at Cayman Islands with Cincinnati, Iowa, UAB, Richmond, Buffalo, Wyoming. It'll be a really good opportunity for us to go there, and that's the inaugural tournament that they're putting on there. It should be first class. So we'll get some good competition. We'll open at Ole Miss, SEC school. We are still trying to complete our schedule and get games.
Taking a little trip to Cuba in August?
Yeah, we have an opportunity to go every fourth year, and we went to Spain back in 13. It worked out good for us. It was a great experience, and this time we're going to go to Cuba.
How'd that trip come about? How did that trip come about?
Well, just the trip that we wanted, a foreign trip. We looked into taking. You go to Madrid, Barcelona, like we did. You go that far away to Spain. It's a very expensive trip, for 10 days. And so we wanted to cut back. A lot of teams will go to Canada. They go to Toronto or Montreal. A lot of teams go to the Bahamas now, and when they opened up Cuba last year, we thought this would be a neat opportunity for our guys, be very educational. And we've got a lot of fans and season ticket holders, boosters, et cetera, that are planning on going on this trip with us. So I think it'll be a good experience for everyone. And certainly get the extra 10 days of practice in the summertime with the guys that we have sitting out that couldn't play in the postseason this year. We'll be able to play this summer, and that'll be a head start for them, hopefully.
Coach, talk a little bit about some younger guys. Justin Miller kind of comes to mind and kind of really stepped up for you this year. Talk a little bit about the younger players and how impressed you were in their development throughout the year.
Justin did a good job. Certainly he's got some things to work on. He's got to get stronger with his lower body and upper body, and he's got to remain consistent. He's got to keep his emotions in check. He got frustrated, as I did on Saturday. And he went from, a 20-point game to a 2-point game, and we need him to make field goals and score. Defensively, he improved a little bit as the season went on. He's got to be a better rebounder. I think, or certainly hope, that next year his minutes are cut down, which will mean better effort while he's on the floor. He's going to have to get in better shape. But that's a little bit about his play. He did a great job for us. We wouldn't have had the season we had without his playmaking ability out of the post and ability to score the basketball.
Obviously, this may change, but who would be up today? You only got one position you got to replace. Who would be up for the point guard, starting point guard?
Well, we've got a guy that started in the SEC that's sitting out, and he's pretty good. And we're anxious to get him out. Marcus Stroman, see how he responds to the challenge, but it's open. P.J. Harding, Kadavian Evans are guys that will have a shot at that. Cedric Russell also. With all those guys really being combo guards more than Marcus, and he's a strict point.
Have you ever had a team that could go 12 deep?
Yeah, we have. But we'll see how it goes as far as we're going to meet with the guys today and the way guys transfer at this time of year in our game. And you never know what's going to happen. You have to expect the unexpected. So we've been recruiting. We've got some guys lined up, that if we need to bring in some people to help strengthen our team, then we certainly are going to do that.
Coach, you guys did have an opportunity to go play in a postseason a tournament that, like you said, you made the decision what was best for your guys because of injuries and kind of getting them back in the classroom. Were the guys disappointed when you told them that they weren't going to be able to play?
I haven't told them.
You haven't told
we have a
them?
meeting today at 3 o'clock.
Do you think that, obviously you had to weigh that as well, right? Their disappointment, obviously, some of them would want to play another game to get a chance to play one more time. When you make that decision like that, how much of the players wanting to play kind of plays a role in your decision?
Well, certainly we want to play too. I want to play, but you've got to be smart. And when you've got health issues, and we had 3 young men that played 32, 35, 35 minutes per game this year. I've never had that in my career. These guys have been overextended. They've played hurt. Bryce Washington has drug a leg around for a semester. He's a 5th leading rebounder in the country. And those are questions you can ask the players. They'll tell you. But as far as my decision, I'm not going to put their health on the line and their academics on the line, and certainly to miss school. And I would like to keep playing. That's part of it. We've been in postseason, 3 years in a row, and 4 of the last 5, and this would have been 5 out of the last 6. But we had that opportunity, and it was a tough decision, but one that I felt was in best interest of the program and our student athletes.
And if there wasn't so much wear and tear on the guys, you probably would have made the decision to say, hey, we can go to another postseason game. The injuries are that severe.
Absolutely. But with that being said, Georgia State, once I find out after the game on Friday night how Jay Wright's ankle is, and Bryce is struggling, I don't even know if we can finish that tournament. That's at full strength, and we weren't at full strength. So, because it was a quick turnaround from that night, Friday night, to Saturday afternoon, and then again to Sunday afternoon, losing an hour with that.
Was there any specific player that maybe surprised you this season in terms of surpassing expectations?
We talked about Justin Miller. He did a good job offensively. We knew he could do that. Consistency was an issue. PJ shot the ball well early, did not shoot it well late. Kadavian came in and gave us a little bit of a punch after missing 9 games. Jarikas, I felt like matured, got better as the season went on. I feel good about him as far as his progress. And really, the guys that got better, to me, Jay Wright got better. I mean, he's better in every phase of the game. He's a defensive player of the year. Did a great job scoring the ball for us. Improved his three-point shooting to over 40% in conference play. Free throw shooting over 70%. Assist-to-turnover ratio, his ability to see the floor, manage the game. And he played hurt all year as well. So, and fought through injuries. But probably Jay Wright, to be honest.